The CIA can hack into your car and drive it remotely if they wanted to, making for nearly undetectable accidents. This fact was in one of the many leaked CIA documents from the Vault 7 release published by the infamous WikiLeaks back in 2017. And in case you missed those or just weren't paying attention when it happened, these are some of the most insane leaks from those documents that were downplayed by the media, so no one talked about them. Now, these have all been made public and the information is out there for anyone to find, so calm down there, Mr. FBI guy, it's just journalism. The FBI intentionally distributes viruses and keyloggers that all mainstream antivirus software are legally not allowed to detect. They didn't break encryption, they just bypassed it. The CIA and MI5, British intelligence, have tools that can turn any smart device like your phone, TVs, Amazon Alexas into listening devices at any time and spy on you. Then, according to these documents, the CIA lost control of these powerful malware and spying tools when they got hacked. Meaning these tools are now in the hands of anonymous hackers that can do anything they want with it. And oh, it just keeps getting worse from here. Note, these were all once highly classified documents, but have since been publicly disclosed by Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, which he founded in 2006 as a website for whistleblowers, which allowed people to anonymously upload sensitive documents that they believed the world should know about. It really kicked off in 2010 when videos of drone attacks on innocent Iraqi citizens were leaked onto the site, which the Pentagon really didn't like. After which, Assange was persecuted by the FBI for over a decade, so you know these leaks really were the real deal. He spent 7 years hiding at the Ecuadorian embassy in London, who granted him political asylum, basically meaning as long as he stays inside the building, the police can't arrest him. He continued to run WikiLeaks from the embassy from 2012 to 2019, allowing anonymous whistleblowers to drop some bombshell classified docs that I'm gonna go over with you. Eventually, the embassy got tired of him and kicked him out, where he was thrown into prison by the UK police for the past 5 years. While he was in jail, the US desperately tried to extradite him to silence him for good with a life sentence or who knows what else. People started to get worried that he might, you know, have an accident while in jail, so a Russian artist took things into his own hands and did just the craziest thing ever. This guy threatened to destroy $50 million worth of precious art from world-famous artists like Picasso by building a custom safe filled with all this art, surrounded by barrels of acid and a countdown timer that would destroy all the art unless someone confirmed that Assange is alive every 24 hours, to ensure that, you know, he doesn't have this accident and disappears while in prison. This project was called Dead Man's Switch, and I guess it surprisingly actually kind of worked, because just recently, in June 2024 actually, Julian Assange was finally released under a plea deal with the US Justice Department. He technically pleaded guilty to a single count of violating the US Espionage Act, but the 62 months he spent in the UK prison counted as his time served. So he's a free man and returned back to his homeland of Australia for the first time in over a decade in late June 2024. His site WikiLeaks is still live, but hasn't published anything in quite a while for now, and it's still not clear whether Assange will continue this work, but I'm guessing he's gonna lay low for a while. Among the leaked documents dropped during the site's glory years were that the NSA has forced AMD, Intel, and other chip makers to backdoor their CPUs to allow them to access your computer even if it's turned off, as long as it has access to electricity. So if your laptop or phone battery isn't dead or your PC is just plugged into the wall, the government's got an all-access pass to everything on your device. On top of that, American-made electronics transmit radio frequencies which allow the FBI and NSA to access your computer even if it's not connected to the internet. Basically, you're never safe. If you are a person of interest, the NSA is intercepting your mail, opening it up, and installing bugs on any electronics you order from the internet, like phones, TVs, even microwaves, and smart fridges. And there are no strict requirements on being a person of interest. If they just don't like you or say the videos you post online, you're a POI. The NSA has already broken Tor networks and can identify and attack you if you use the super anonymous Tor browser commonly used to browse the dark web. ISP companies like Verizon, AT&T, and Comcast are in on it too. The CIA can remotely infect your car's control systems as long as it has an internet connection like most modern vehicles do, which would allow them to take over your car and do anything they want with it, like drive it and crash it into a concrete wall, hypothetically speaking. The CIA also developed malware known as Weeping Angel, which infects TVs, putting them in a fake off mode. Even though it appears to be turned off, the TV's mic is still active, allowing conversations to be recorded and sent to the CIA via the internet. And yes, your TV has a mic. They also have access to exclusive bypasses that allows them to collect data from encrypted messaging apps, specifically listing WhatsApp, Telegram, Confide, and Signal, giving them control and access to everything on these apps. Geolocation, audio, text, images, videos, and even covert activation of the camera and mic. Yup, the group chat is compromised and they can see everything in eliminate if they wanted to. Reminder, the leaked documents also stated they've lost control of some of these tools from a hack, so it's not just government agencies using these against you. Okay, that's all for now. I'll let you guys know if